The Ellis Island for the 21st century would operate as follows. 1. Establishment of processing centers. The government would set up well-equipped processing centers at major points of entry along the southern border. These centers would include temporary housing facilities, interview rooms, and the necessary technological infrastructure to support the asylum process. 2. Initial screening. Upon arrival, asylum seekers would undergo initial health screenings and security checks. They would be provided with information about the asylum process in their native language and given time to rest before their interview. 3. Credible fear interview. Within 48 hours of arrival, each asylum seeker would undergo a comprehensive credible fear interview with a trained asylum officer. These interviews would assess whether the individual has a credible fear of persecution based on one of the 5 protected grounds: race, religion, nationality, membership in a particular social group or political opinion. 4. Decision and next steps. Based on the interview, the asylum officer would make one of 3 determinations. A. Credible fear. Found. If the officer determines that the individual has a credible fear of persecution, they would be released into the United States with a notice to appear for a full asylum hearing. They would be required to check in regularly with immigration authorities and would be eligible for work authorization after a set period. B. Credible fear not found. If the officer determines that the individual does not have a credible fear of persecution, they would be scheduled for an expedited review by an immigration judge. C. Fraud or security concern. If the officer suspects fraud or identifies a security concern, the case would be referred for further investigation and potential criminal charges.